Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for the 9th to the 16th of September. I am Charlene Lizette, and this is my co-host Raven, and we are going to be diving into your reading. If you haven't clicked subscribe, what are you waiting for? Please click subscribe and become a part of our community, all right? Let's dive in and see what is going on for you this week. We are coming into a really potent time, Virgo, and the reason for this, my Virgo works, is because on the 2nd we had that new moon in your sign, and on the 17th we're having a full moon in Pisces, and Pisces is your opposite sign. And so there is a lot to be said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a lot to be said about accumulation happening in your life. Things that are wrapping up that you have been wanting to attract in your life, where Source is turning around and saying these people, places, things, whatever they may be, and they can even be like things about yourself, your own emotions, your own delusions, your own critical thinking, your own self-sabotage, your own limitation, your own way of handling things that happen in your life. Source is saying it's time to purge, it's time to release, it's time to let go. Okay, so let me take a look and see here what's going on. We've got you're not alone, isolation, physical connection, community, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. New moon, yeah. See, what I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up intuitively. You guys know me, okay? Raven is here. I feel like this energy is very psychic right now, and it's very much in tune to the Pisces energy, right? Pisces energy is very psychic. The Neptunian energy that's connected to Pisces can sometimes be about the dream world, the visionary, right? The prophetic information that comes through the wisdom, the inner sacred knowledge that you receive through your downloads, through your dreams. But on top of that, Neptune can sometimes be delusional. And sometimes we delude ourselves with ideas, with stories, with narratives, because it's fun. With Jupiter being the traditional ruler of Pisces, the energy, a lot of it has to do with God energy. And the energy of the full moon, if you're part of the membership, the Alchemist membership, you're going to get access to a video about it, okay, in the next couple of days. The energy of the full moon is about transmutation. Not only are we divinely protected because of a trine that's happening between the earth signs, you included, but on top of that, Virgo, there's this energy here of Source saying no evil against you shall prosper. This also means that there are fated changes, which is big, right? Like fated changes are happening here. These fated changes are leading to what you have been waiting for. Right? They've been waiting for this success and victory, right? In your love life, right? Yeah, tell them. Okay? And I want you to know that you're not alone here. Isolation, physical connection, community. With patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order. And the new moon, new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intentions, blank page. You are in the precipice of building something new. And so this means things gotta go. And when I'm looking at this, honestly, a lot of this, what's gotta go, is your own lack mindset, your own limiting beliefs, your own internal story, your own internal narrative, your own way of processing things, or maybe your inability to see things for what they are. Does that make sense? Like, how can I explain this? Especially with the Queen of Swords, it's like you try and logicify things instead of feeling things. And look, there's a time and place to logicify things. That's my favorite word. I don't even think it's in the dictionary. We should put it in there. Webster's, call me. Merriam-Webster's, call me. We want to put a new word in the dictionary, and it's called logicify. Thank you. If anybody has a hookup. All right. So when I talk about logicify, I talk about our desire to make something make sense. Why did this happen to me? Why did I get fired from my job? Why did I break up with my partner? Why am I experiencing this hardship? Why does this person not like me? So we try and like overanalyze everything, right? Critical, judgmental, analytical. These are some of the aspects of Virgo energy. You're a Virgo. I'm going to call your shit. You know I love you. You know I have a favorite spot for you guys. So I'm going to say it like it is. What happens also though in that energy is sometimes we get so looped that we're unable to see that Source has a plan, and it may not make sense for us. It may not make sense. So many times, and this is why I have unwavering faith in Jesus Christ and in the universe and in Source and in Mother Earth and in everything and God, consciousness, all that stuff, because sometimes things happen to me and I'm like, why? Why? Right? Why is this happening? And I get so like obsessive with the like, what am I supposed to learn from this? And what am I supposed to do here? And I dive deep and deep. And listen, I have overactive monkey mind. Okay, Jupiter's in my 12th house. If you know, you know. What I've learned what I've learned is that, hi, ma'am. What I've learned is that eventually the truth is always revealed. Eventually the reason, the why is always revealed. Like I was actually talking with my girlfriend about this the other day. I said to my girlfriend, I always wondered why like relationships didn't work out with these people, like why I would date these people and then they would go on to marry the next person that they were with, but it was never me. Like I never married them, or I'm still not married, right? I chose to walk away from an engagement a few years ago. Well, almost 10 years now, but that was my choice. But those other partners, like, why did these things happen, right? Why is it that every person I date, the one person after that they date, they marry? And as I look back on my life, right, from my 20s to my early 30s, and I see all these people that I've dated who are now married, and I look at their Facebook pictures, I'm like, oh, now it makes sense, because their life is not a life that I would ever want to live with or be interwoven into, like, by a long shot, bro. Like, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole, because that's not the life I want to live. Right? That's not the life I live now, and it's definitely not the life I ever want to live in the future. So now it makes sense now. And so why am I sharing this stuff with you? Because things may not make sense right now. The why, the reason all these things are happening, it may not make sense right now. Patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Eventually it will. Eventually it will. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. You're literally going to be victorious in your heart's desire here. 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups is Swords turning around and saying, stop looking at the glass half empty. Stop looking for the problem. Start looking for the solution. It's a mastering of your mindset. It's a switching of that mindset. It's learning to rewrite your story. That is where the power exists. I'm going to dive into, yes, even Venus, like, learn to love yourself. Are you not worthy of receiving? Are you not deserving of having your heart's content, your deepest desires? Yeah, you are. And you know that, right? Let's dive into your love reading, see what's going on here for love. We've got the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So for some of you, it's a realization here that sometimes you're your own worst critic. Sometimes you're the reason for your own undoing, or you're the choices you are making, what you are doing, how you are showing up. It is the reason why these things are happening to you. It's happening for you, not to you, right? For some of you, it's a realization that as a self-preservation mechanism, maybe you push people away, or you keep attracting people where you know you're not going to be with them long term. Like I used to, where I would date people, but I knew that wasn't the person I wanted to be with long term. But then I would be sad because I was like, oh, it didn't work out with them. But like, again, obviously, because this is not somebody that I would want to have a long-term relationship with. And so it's like that own self-sabotage, your own self-saboteur. And that new moon was a huge moment of recognition of that energy. And then the full moon in Pisces is about releasing the self-saboteur. And these are the main themes that are going to be prevalent in your life this week. And I honestly feel like so many of you are transforming. So many of you are shifting from lack mindset, poverty mindset. I'm going to attach the money manifesting video here to help you out. You're shifting from that mindset to a mindset of abundance, to a mindset of wealth, to a mindset of financial opportunity, of abundance, of prosperity. And that mindset shifts everything for you, my love. Okay. If you want to work with me, you want to get some clarity, you need some help with something, it's in the description box below. Ditto, follow me on Instagram. And here is that video that I promised you. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.